So here, so in JavaScript, so we'll try to introduce what is introduction of JavaScript, and we'll discuss about how to comment the lines, and how the variables, what are the variables, how the declares the variable, okay, what are the operators, what is arithmetic operator, so what is logic operator, okay, so what is assignment operator, and mostly uh, after the variables we have an data types. Basically, how we declare with the how we declare the data types actually, okay. Next we'll discuss about JavaScript functions, okay, and JavaScript objects, JavaScript object properties, and all these things we'll discuss, okay. Even strings and strings methods, arrays, array methods, numbers, number methods, okay, and date formats, okay, some boolean values, for loop, for in loop, for off loop, okay, what is break, what is continue, okay, what is iterable, all these things we'll learn, okay. And DOM manipulation, what is DOM manipulation, what is bomb manipulation, okay. So how the function will call, and how we are passing the parameters, how we call the function, and how we apply the function, how to bind the function, how the closure will work in the function. So all these things will work, okay. First, so actually JavaScript is an programming language actually, okay. So in JavaScript is a programming language. So we have, let me discuss what are the data types first, okay. So basically, uh, I will add here one just text file, okay. So this is the I created desktop. Okay, I have we have a folder, open folder, JavaScript. What is test? Okay. So I'm opening JavaScript folder. We have a test folder inside that. So I am create actually. I will create one file here. Uh, content dot text dot txt. Okay. Just I will write here text. Okay. So how many data types we have? 8 types of data types, okay. JavaScript has actually JavaScript has 8 data types, okay. So one is string, second one number, third one boolean, boolean, and fourth one undefined, fourth one undefined, okay, and fifth one null. So sixth one symbol, symbol, and seventh one object, okay. So this is majorly we are using a string, number, boolean, undefined, null, and symbol. Symbol one time is coming, right? Yeah, symbol and object, and we have one more big integer, but most probably we are not using this one. This is our actually 8 data types. Okay, so when we are dividing this one, so we have two types: primitive data type, non-primitive data types. Primitive data types means, so actually primitive uh, data types primitive data types means just it will, so primitive data types means just it will store the values. Okay, so we have a string. So I will give the two primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Actually totally data types are primitive data types. Second one is non-primitive data types. Okay, we'll discuss what is non-primitive data type and primitive data type. First we'll discuss what is string. Okay, so string, what is string and what is number, we'll discuss. Okay, uh, so now here I'm discussing about string first. So string, so actually before we are going this, we'll discuss about what are the variables. Okay, so variables, once a variable is declared, then we can use this. So for example, I am string means let, I'm just giving let name equal to, name is Bhaskar. Okay, so this is string means double quotes. Inside the double quotes is called as string. This is an variable, this is an let is an name is an variable, this let is an a declaration. Okay, so this is the string. We can write or we can write single quotes also. Okay, in double quotes or single quotes we can write it. I'm removing my name, so just we can write in single quotes or double quotes, that is an a string. Okay, so we can write so many examples like a name. For example, something, name is something, and we can write in number of ways. Okay, so that is an actually string you will be, actually you need to remember, string will be denoted with double quotes or single quotes, that is an string. Okay, so numbers, next we'll discuss about numbers and numbers. So numbers is, actually we know, right, numbers. So let, I will give some length equal to some 10. So 10 meter or 10 centimeter or what, we'll discuss later. But just number means just this is, guys, this is just an integer number. Okay, so integer numbers. So number is so many types, say real number and positive number, non positive number, fraction number. Okay, so these kind of numbers are there, all are comes under number only. We need to solve like by using the mathematical methods, maths method or some method, we need to convert into numbers. Okay, so actual number means just number only. Okay, so now um, so booleans, next we'll go discuss with our boolean. Boolean means true or false, true or false. And next, true or false, how we declare? For example, the button is is uh, is button is button equal to false. So that condition, this boolean will be helpful, true and false. Okay, so sometimes, so is button is, this is an false, we'll write sometimes it is true also. Okay, True boolean means true and false. Okay, remember this one. So first of all, no need to all the remember name, GG and something. Just string means double quotes or single quotes. Number means just number, and boolean means just true and false. Okay. So next we'll discuss with till now what we are done. So string is done, number is done, boolean is done. Now next we'll discuss with undefined. Okay. So undefined. So undefined. For example, where, so where let cons all are variables. Okay. So all are variables. These are double quotes, single quotes. This number, true, false. These are, what is that? JavaScript data types. Okay. Variables is different. Data types is different. Data types are classified into primitive data types, non-primitive data types. So primitive data types are comes under. So string will come under on this, and boolean will come, and number will come, undefined will come, and null will come. This is our primitive data types. Non-primitive data types means, non-primitive data type means object, array, arrays, and some math function like functions. All are comes under, all are comes under non-primitive data types. Primitive data types are string, boolean, number, undefined, null. And non-primitive data types are object, arrays, functions. So basically, these are the types of data types. So what are the data types means, this is an interview question. So what are the data types in JavaScript? So primitive data types, non-primitive data types. What is the comes under non-primitive data types and data types, you have to say these things. Okay. So I'm giving next one is one more data type is undefined. Undefined. For example, X will sometimes comes like this. If you console like if you console this one, you will get undefined. Okay. So I will create one JavaScript file here. So already is there, right? So okay. So I will create here console.log of. So I will write here where x, x just comma, and console dot. So if you want to see something, then you can use console.log. Okay, console.log of x. And so go to the browser, just copy the path first. Copy the path. Go to the browser. Paste here. Enter. So hello is coming in our HTML. HTML I am written hello. Okay. So in our JavaScript, what we are done, console. So we need to show here Ax is undefined now. So we can see here. If you go to the, if you click on the browser, right click on it and inspect it. So go to the console. So see, so in index.js line number 12, it is coming as an undefined. So means undefined means the variable, the we can declare the variable, but it cannot be, it not assign anything. That the in that case undefined will be shows. Okay. Next, null. So null is, we are strictly, strictly we are giving as a null. For example, y equal to null. Okay, y equal to null. In that case, directly we are assigning a value to null. That is also one data type. Okay. So object, next we'll discuss about object. Object means, so it is a combination, just we have a key value page. Okay. So we'll discuss about object. Object is, for example, I will write const. So till now what I am declared const, let, var, we'll discuss later. Okay, this is an variables actually. Let, var, constant. So what is the let, var, constant we'll discuss. That is an variables, we'll discuss after the data types. Okay, basically we need to start with variables only, but try to understand. We'll discuss after the JavaScript data types. Okay, so now object is, eh, for example, we have um, details, student details. I'm writing student, don't give space, just camel case conversion. So camel case conversion means if you start with small letter, okay, if you want to write continually small letter, you can write. That is one way. And first you can start with student is a small letter, then capital, then a small letter. That is a camel case conversion. Okay, if you want to write like this also, you can write capital S first, then this is small d. This is one kind of conversion. Okay, okay, writing a script. Okay, we can write like this also. Okay, this is, so we have student details having, so some name properties. This is a property, name is a property, this is key, and this is a value. For in strings, single quotes we can write, and small quotes also we can write. We already discussed, right? String means it is a double quote or single quote. Okay, so in single quote I will write Ganesh, I'm writing, and color, we can write color as string only, white. uh, so so you can write rule number, 123, 143. Just I'm giving here, first one is string, this one is an number. Now we are discussed about number, and we can write function also. Inside this we can write function also. Okay, for example, I'm writing here name color, function, name color equal to function of. So we'll discuss how to write function, and all this time being I will discuss here. In function, return this dot name plus this dot color. So this is are some of the properties. This is an object actually. Object means it is contain key value pairs, and even functions, arrays. It will contain all these things. Okay, that is an object. So this is an, we, if you want to access this, we can use dot method. Okay, student details dot name, student details dot color, student details dot roll number. Okay, like this we can access in objects. Okay, so object is, basically I can say it is an pair type, details, and array is an index based values. Okay, array means arrays, we'll discuss about arrays. So arrays is an index based values. I will give some constant, uh, so we'll give some name. Okay, array equal to numbers. For example, we can give numbers, strings. Okay, we can array inside the array. I'm giving some numbers. Okay, this is about numbers. This is an array. Array is for example, you want to access console.log of array of index based we need to access. For example, this it will start with 0. 0 is 1 and 1 is 2, 3 is 2 is 3 and 4 3 is 4. Like this, the index will start from 0 onwards in array. Okay, that is different data types. So objects and arrays are non-primitive data types. Remaining are what non-primitive data types. So already we are discussed. Okay, so how we are converting to one data type to other data type, type conversion. Okay, we'll discuss after that, and we'll try to discuss first before going this. So we'll try to discuss about what are the variables actually. Okay, so basically variable we discussed, right? What is variables? Variables we have a three types basically: var, let, const. Okay, these are the three types of variables. Okay, not data types, this is our variable. Declare in the declaration of variable we can use these variables: let, var, constant. Okay, so try to discuss about first what are the what is var. Okay, var is basically global scoped variable. Okay, so so variable, for example, but with the help of variable we can add it, we can multiply it, we can divide it. Okay, so just we are assigning the variables. So let is var is basically will show here. So where I declared, right? This is a global scoped variable or function scoped variable. We can reassign it, and we can with the help of var we can reassign it, and we can calculate some any variables. So we can do that by the help of var. Let and constants are the var is es5 feature actually. Okay, this is an es5 feature, and let and constants are es6 feature. Es6. So we'll try to discuss what is the es6, how to differentiate between the es5 and es6. Later we'll discuss. So majorly var is an es5 feature and let and constant is es6 features. Okay, so in that, this is an let and constants and block scope variables, and var is an function scoped variable. With the help of var we can reassign the value, and we can reuse it. Whatever value we have there, we can we can reuse it with the help of var. With the help of constant, so once you declare with the constant in the variable, so we cannot reassign it, and we cannot rename it. So that is an constant, means it is fixed. It will not it will throws an error. Okay, it will not consider into the same variable name. It will we cannot be store any other values. Okay, in constant. In let, so let is also es6 feature, and we can reassign it, but we cannot be, will show some examples actually. Okay, so I will show you by some of the examples. We can play like addition, multiplication, we can do it. Okay, so we can do that like this also, where x equals to 2 plus 3. So for example, where I'm assigning 2, and where in x is I'm assigning 2, and where y assigning something 40 34. Okay, so then where z equal to x plus y. So we can, we can write it here actually. X plus y console.log of z. So now see, so now it will be add and it will give. We can write here minus also, we can write here multiplication also, we can write here divide also, we can write divide also. Okay, so modulus also. So these are, we can play here. Okay, so and we, for example, first we are declared with where x equals to 2 and where x equals to 5 also will declare. Okay, so now the value, actually JavaScript is in synchronous language. It will read step by step, line by line. Okay, JavaScript is a case sensitive language. Okay, that is the key point. So basically JavaScript is a dynamical type language, and TypeScript as an statically typed language. What is the actually interview question is, what is the difference between the TypeScript and JavaScript? Sometimes they will ask this kind of question. So JavaScript is an static dynamic type language, and TypeScript is a static type language. And whenever JavaScript will run step by step, line by line, so our TypeScript will run asynchronously. So even JavaScript also in JavaScript also we can run asynchronously with the help of promises and async and wait. We can use it, but basically JavaScript is an case sensitive language. Okay, so till now, we are discussed just we are what is var and let and constant. Okay, um so first we can use it, no, not only here where we can use other like this. For example, if I use here const, here also const, then it will throws an error. Okay, so here throws an error. If you use constant like this, we can throws an error. Constant x equals to 2 means 2 is fixed, again it will not change. So like this, if you assign the value, we get an error. Okay, so actually throws an error. Okay, so don't use, just you can assign only one time to one variable. So one x is an, it will store one data type only. So don't assign multiple values to same variable. Okay, that is our intention into the const will not showcase. Okay, so let also, you know right, let is a block scope variable. So let, by using the let before the declaration, we can reuse it. So redeclaration is possible with the help of let. Okay, so if you want examples, we'll discuss. Okay, so we will write some of the futures, like some examples. Enter. So for example, I'm writing var x equals to 2. Then will comment this all the lines. So now I'm doing here console.log of x. Otherwise, you can give alert also. Alert, 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 or document.get element by ID also we can use, but most probably for the identification I am writing here. So I'm going here.